What's up, football fans? American football, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, hit the like if you're a fan of jaw-dropping hits, and make sure to share this video because trust me, you're going to want to hear about this insane moment. From a brutal hit on Trevor Lawrence to a full-on brawl between the Jaguars and Texans. This game had everything, so, sit tight, grab your snacks, and let's dive right into the madness. Trevor Lawrence carted off after dirty hit. Brawl erupts between Jaguars and Texans. Alright, buckle up because we've got a game full of chaos to talk about. The Jacksonville Jaguars were facing the Houston Texans this past Sunday, but things quickly took a turn for the ugly after a nasty hit on Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence. This wasn't just any hit, it sparked a full-blown brawl that had fans buzzing and left some serious bruises, on and off the field. Let's break it down. The hit took place in the second quarter with the Texans up 6-0. Trevor Lawrence, trying to make a play, scrambled on 2nd and 7 near midfield. He slides in a bit short of the first down marker, trying to protect himself. But that's when Azeez Al-Shaair came flying in, head first, and made direct contact with Lawrence's upper body. No hesitation, just a straight-up dirty shot. Now, of course, the refs didn't miss this one, and a flag was immediately thrown. But here's the twist, instead of taking responsibility, Al-Shaair was seen protesting the penalty, like really? Dude, seriously? But before things could escalate any further, Evan Engram, the Jaguars' tight end, came in like a bat out of hell and took matters into his own hands. That's when the whole thing blew up into a brawl. Players from both teams were throwing punches, shoving each other, and basically forgetting they were supposed to be playing football and not MMA. Al-Shaair found himself surrounded by a swarm of Jaguars players. And after the fight spilled over onto the Jaguars sideline, officials finally had to step in and break things up. And get this, Lawrence was still lying on the field as the fight raged on. But eventually, he stood up, thankfully, and was carted off the field. He was quickly ruled out of the game due to a head injury. And Mac Jones, not the New England Patriots QB, we're talking about the backup for Jacksonville, had to take over. The aftermath, ejections, scuffles, and Al-Shaair's exit. But don't think for a second the chaos ended there. Oh no, as if things weren't already wild enough. Al-Shaair and Jarrian Jones, the Jaguars' cornerback, were both ejected from the game for their roles in the melee. Then, Evan Engram, the guy who threw the initial punch, got flagged for unnecessary roughness, because apparently, standing up for your quarterback is a penalty now? But the drama didn't stop with the ejections. After things calmed down, Brandon Scherff, the Jaguars guard, decided to confront Al-Shaair for the hit. This led to another scuffle, another fight. By this point, officials, coaches, and even police officers were involved in trying to separate everyone. And as if this wasn't enough, fans started throwing objects at Al-Shaair as he was escorted off the field. Talk about getting a taste of your own medicine, right? Mac Jones tries to lead the comeback. But it's too late. After all the mayhem, the game resumed with Mac Jones under center for Jacksonville. Unfortunately, the Jaguars found themselves in a 23-6 hole heading into the final quarter. But hold up, Mac wasn't going down without a fight. He threw 2 touchdown passes in the fourth quarter. One to Parker Washington and another to Brian Thomas Jr., making it a one-score game at 23-20. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Joe Mixon, the Texans running back, put the final nail in the coffin with a crucial third down conversion that ate up the clock, securing the victory for Houston. The Jaguars' late rally wasn't enough to overcome the earlier mistakes and missed opportunities. Post-game reactions. Dirty hit or just football? Now, let's talk about the aftermath. After the game, Jaguars safety Andrew Wingard made it clear how much the team has Lawrence's back. He praised Jarrian Jones for coming to Trevor's defense, saying, "That's our brother. We ride out for each other." Wingard continued, "You love to see that. Honestly, you hate it for his wallet. But that's the type of team we've got." Evan Engram, the man who threw the punch that started it all, didn't mince words either. He called the hit on Lawrence a dirty play. Engram said, "Trevor was going down. I just knew it was wrong. Because it's a dirty play. You stick up for your guys." Meanwhile, over in the Texans' locker room, quarterback C.J. Stroud had a slightly different perspective. He expressed well wishes for Lawrence's recovery, saying, "I really hope and pray he's okay." Still rocking with Azeez, "I don't think that was his intent." Stroud was doing his best to keep the peace while also defending his teammate. But no one could deny that Lawrence's injury really changed the momentum of the game. And in case you missed it, Jaguars head coach Doug Peterson didn't hold back either. He called the hit, quite bluntly, a play that has no business in our league. "Yeah, Doug, we're with you on that one." What's next for Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars? So what does this mean for Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars moving forward? Well, first off, let's all hope Trevor makes a speedy recovery. With the playoff race heating up, Jacksonville is going to need their star QB back in action if they're going to stay in the hunt. But for now, the team's focus is on rallying behind their backup and ensuring Lawrence's health is their top priority. As for Azeez Al-Shaair, well, he might want to keep his head down for a while. Between the fans throwing stuff at him and the league likely reviewing the hit, things are about to get pretty interesting for him. Closing thoughts and call to action. Alright, football fans, what do you think about this insane game? Was that hit on Trevor Lawrence dirty? Or just a part of the game? And what's next for the Jaguars now that their QB is out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you loved the drama and want more breakdowns of wild games like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends who need to catch up on all the NFL action. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on the next crazy game. Catch you next time. And remember, football's not just a game. It's a battle. American football fire. Hey there, football fans. It's that time of year again, where we all gather round the proverbial draft board to predict the next NFL superstars and make bold moves about what's to come. That's right, it's mock draft season, and we've got a real treat for you today. Grab your snacks, settle in, and let's talk about the 2025 NFL Draft like it's already happening, because who doesn't love a little armchair GM action? Am I right? Now, we all know the NFL Draft can be one of the most exciting and chaotic times of the year. Teams making trades, grabbing unexpected picks, and watching players' dreams come true while others' hopes are dashed. It's like Christmas morning, but with more sports-related anxiety and fewer fruitcakes. And today, we're diving into the 2025 NFL Mock Draft 2.0. This is the real deal, folks, where we look ahead and predict who's going where, and most importantly, who's going to change the NFL as we know it. So, sit tight, because we're about to embark on a mock draft journey that could blow your mind. The top picks, the future stars of the NFL. Let's kick things off with the big picks. You know, the ones that set the stage for the rest of the draft. These are the teams that are either rebuilding or making major moves to compete. And trust me, they'll be picking up some heavy hitters. New York Giants, Cam Ward, QB, Miami. First off, let's talk about the New York Giants. Can we just give them a moment of silence after what's been a complicated season? With Daniel Jones being benched and eventually released, the Giants have been scrambling to find their future QB. Enter Cam Ward, the aggressive Miami signal caller. This guy has all the tools to be a game changer, quick release, an eye for big plays, and a knack for improving every year. Sure, he's got a few kinks to work out, who doesn't? But Ward could be exactly what the Giants need to bring some excitement back to that quarterback position. Let's just hope he doesn't get stuck in the "what happened to my offensive line" loop that most Giants QBs end up in. Jacksonville Jaguars, Travis Hunter, CB.